I mean, I take it for granted that democracies are better places to live because, you've got rights, and you'd think everyone would prefer to live in a free country than one which is controlled by a dictator. But then, I don't have material deprivation and lawlessness. So maybe democracy is a function of privilege. China's doing pretty well at the moment. You had Duterte in the Philippines and Bukele and El Salvador, and they came to power and were very popular because they took on, high rates of murder and gang violence and so on. So are autocracies better at solving some problems?
There are autocracies that have managed to grow at very rapid rates. The growth of the Chinese economy and the lifting of millions and millions of Chinese people out of poverty is a miracle. But the research shows that over the long run, democracies actually grow economically more quickly than do autocracies. They provide better health care. The health of people in democracies is better than those in autocracies. Social services are better in democracies. They're almost by definition greater freedoms, freedom of expression, freedom of information, freedom of the press, freedom of movement. You're better off living in a democracy than an autocracy if you care about those things. But really, the social science suggests that there almost are no ways in which aspects of autocracies that would lead one to want to live in them rather than in democracies, unless you thought you were going to end up at the top of the heap in terms of political power, and then maybe you would prefer to be in an autocratic system.